Glad to have you with us from Kroger Field in Lexington, Kentucky. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Kentucky Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. The Tide head coach told me before the game, this running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and Coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Kentucky's offense will have the football first. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
And we were really watching this defensive unit coming into the game and breaking them down, and we started to stare immediately at this defensive line because they get in the backfield throughout the season so far, making plays, getting to the quarterback. They can get you behind the sticks a little bit. Palmer, they're going to have to be ready for a defensive line that makes plays and can make offense really hard.
It's interesting, too, because the offensive staff told us they spent more time in practice this week than they have all season long working on protection checks and making sure everybody's on the same page and changing protections, bringing tight ends in and running backs, knowing where your hot routes are because of what you just said. This D-line changes everything, and they probably haven't seen a pass rush like this year.
And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Patterson. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the Tide. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Patterson. And they're able to make the tackle.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Ward. Rushes on him. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
Hey, sometimes numbers lie, but this quarterback just learned a valuable lesson. These numbers don't lie. One of the best defenses against the pass, and you see why right there. Man, they break on the football, so much speed in the back end, break on it, make the play. This defense is legit, and that QB's finding out firsthand.
The run inside. It's Haynes. Nice move there.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. He wants to change this route. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. There's some room. The 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Great job by the back on the option. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it off in style with a 47-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the Tide. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Skinner. Turning it on. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking for a man, it's Ward. Fires on the move. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. The Tide ready to roll on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Running inside, it's Coleman. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
He'll try it again. Still on his feet at the 40. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Offense in the hurry up. Throwing, Williams. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Boy, it was like the defender heard the play call. He was ready for that one.
One of the things is diagnose and go get it. They saw it and they went and got it. They were not letting that ball go to the wide side of the field.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Play action with Williams. Pocket breaking down. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Here's Williams to throw. Complete to the right. Can't get him to the ground. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break as we get a look at the numbers so far. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Gonna run it. It's Coleman. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will...
Makes a catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Kentucky spends its 2nd timeout here. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. The defense snuffed out any attempt to move forward on the last play, and now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. Big fullback's got it. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Motion from the wideout. Go straight ahead. And he surges across the line. Touchdown Tide!
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say that.
Breaks into the open. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Wildcats want to pick up the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
To the air. It's Ward. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
Give all the credit to the offensive line right there. Defense was playing a big zone coverage, and it's going to take these receivers time to find the open spot in the middle of the field. So the offensive line, especially the tackles on the outside, really good job giving the quarterback a place to step up into, hold the ball, and then find his open receiver to get a big first down.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Spits it out to the back. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes a connection. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They're working that left side. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Kentucky sent out the punting unit. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Williams. He's going to take off. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Pulls it in. It's Edwards. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Haynes. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The give on the counter. There's a crease. 10. And he scores! No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
Getting set for the point after. Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good.
Number 31 set to kick off.
And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, an excellent field position for this offense. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. To the air, it's Ward. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
The sure hands, it's Jackson. That timeout taken by the Wildcats is their final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense picks it up. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
This late in the half, here's the question, how aggressive will the play calling be? On the ground, it's Coleman. Fights off a defender. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. The run inside. It's Patterson. Doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Louisville taking on the Florida State Seminoles. And it's Louisville in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Kroger Field. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kroger Field.
Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. He'll return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
I caught up with the Tide head coach running back onto the field. He is thrilled with how this running back is performing to start the game. Late in the season, he is starting to build some momentum as we talk about the Heisman Trophy candidates, but he is doing it with his performance on the field, remaining consistent and dynamic. I'll keep you posted how he continues to strive here in the second half. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Making side adjustments here. Williams. Throws it deep. Upstairs to make the catch. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, you've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. Throwing, Williams. Bears the pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Maybe a double pass. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Looking down the middle. Another incompletion on third down.
Not all drops are equal, and those are frustrating, man. Those are the ones where you're going to move the sticks. Nice job seeing the middle of the field come open. The first down marker's right there, and that's a big, costly drop for this offense.
Just needs a crack to get a return. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Alabama sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Reese?
Okay, Holly. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looking for an open area to his left. Trying to make magic with his feet. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Takes a handoff. It's Coleman. Might have a chance. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He scores for the 5th time in this game. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And that was a scintillating way to finish that one, a 44-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats come out to get things going. offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Running inside, it's Patterson. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. To the air, it's Ward. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and look for room. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Haynes. Got enough for the first. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. The 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, the defense have been doing a pretty good job bottling this guy up. They knew that was a big key in this game, but this guy's got the ability where it just takes one, David, and that was the play right there. Nice vision, able to get into the open field, and his speed did the rest.
And that's why you keep handing him the football. Like, he's going to get stopped, sure, but any given moment, he can make the big play for this offense. They'll keep feeding him because he is that dude.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They'll stop things momentarily for an injury on the play. There is a Kentucky Wildcat. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off play action on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And man, this whole crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Alabama sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to... strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. But the big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Guys?
All right, Holly. The delay of game pushes the offense back.
Let's go.
They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Here's Williams to throw. Under fire. Still on. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
They finally get him, RD. Goodness gracious, you can see the quarterback broke not one, two tackles. He scrambles outside the pocket. What do you have to do? Just keep chasing, right? Relentless effort. Finally get the QB outside the pocket and get him on the ground.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They'll send the tight end in motion. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Line gets set, first down. They'll run play action. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Ward. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
A loss of 11 on the play. Offense facing 4th down. Number 82.
We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Here comes that Alabama offense. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did, Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Williams on the play fake. Oh, they're after him. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Williams slips a tackle. Steps away to find some room. Crosses the 30. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the Tide. That's their freshman quarterback who was injured on the play. As they attend to him, Holly will keep an eye on things for us. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Back to pass, it's Rivers. Caught over the middle, it's Meadows. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And that's better protection up front by these guys. You give up a sack the play before, you got to give your quarterback some time. They do. And another thing that I really like, guys, what he did right here, you don't have to take a shot. You don't have to get it all back in one play. Nice job getting it out of your hands and now making the 3rd down very manageable.
The give to the fullback. He breaks a tackle. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And with the lead in the 4th quarter, this offense has to run the ball, and it's not just going to be the tailback. That time they give it to the fullback. Don't be surprised if you see the quarterback, maybe even receivers running it here in the 4th quarter.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Plows through the defense. Got enough space. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the house call coming on the run from the 23. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Barrett. Setting up the screen. They're able to get him stopped just the first down marker. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And
there he goes! And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Play fake, Williams. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Go. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Play action with Williams. Fires to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. And he missed it. No good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Keeps it on 1st down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff. and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer.